A scattered band of stars on the outskirts of our galaxy may hold the secret to one of the most mysterious substances in the universe, dark matter. Astronomers have detected two enormous holes which have been punched through the stream of stars just outside the Milky Way. They believe holes were caused by two clumps of dark matter, the invisible substance that holds galaxies together, as they streaked past our galaxy millions of years ago. The researchers estimate that the clumps were between 1 million and 100 million times the size of our Sun, making them some of the tiniest detected to date. Dr. Vasily Bilokurov, an astronomer at the University of Cambridge who co-authored the research, said the discovery has allowed them to make predictions about the mysterious particles that make up dark matter. He said, "If dark matter can exist in clumps smaller than the smallest dwarf galaxy, then it also tells us something about the nature of the particles which dark matter is made of, namely that it must be made of very massive particles. This would be a breakthrough in our understanding of dark matter." Their findings, which have been submitted in a paper to the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, suggest dark matter is likely made of particles that are much larger and more sluggish than previously believed. Dark matter makes up around 27% of the mass of our universe, but because it does not produce light or electromagnetic radiation, it cannot be seen using conventional telescopes. This means to our eyes and sensors on Earth it is totally invisible, but its presence can be inferred by its gravitational pull on other matter around it. Yet far more of the universe is thought to be made up of dark matter than the ordinary matter we can see, which accounts for less than 5% of the universe. Around 68% of the universe is made up of mysterious dark energy, which is thought to be driving the expansion of dark matter and ordinary matter within it. Dr. Dennis Erkel, an astronomer at the University of Cambridge and lead author of the research, said, "While we do not yet understand what dark matter is formed of, we know that it is everywhere. It permeates the universe and acts as scaffolding around which astrophysical objects made of ordinary matter, such as galaxies, are assembled." It is thought that clusters of dark matter, also known as subhalos, left over from the formation of the universe are still drifting through space. Astronomers estimate there could be tens of thousands of small clumps of dark matter swarming in and around the Milky Way, creating completely dark patches of space. While studying a stream of stars on the outskirts of our galaxy, the researchers spotted something strange. These stellar streams are remnants of small dwarf galaxies and clusters of stars that once orbited our galaxy but have been torn apart by the tidal forces from the Milky Way, stretching into long narrow tails. Using new modeling techniques, the researchers were able to spot two huge gaps in the wrinkled tails of two stellar streams in the Palomar 5 globular cluster. Stellar streams are actually simple and fragile structures, said co-author Dr. Sergei Kopasov, who is also based at the University of Cambridge. The stars in a stellar stream closely follow one another since their orbits all started from the same place. But they don't actually feel each other's presence, and so the apparent coherence of the stream can be fractured if a massive body passes nearby. If a dark matter subhalo passes through a stellar stream, the result will be a gap in the stream which is proportional to the mass of the body that created it. Their findings of such small clumps of dark matter suggests that the particles of dark matter are in fact extremely large. This is because if the particles were very light, they can move and disperse into large clumps, but if they are massive, then they cannot move so fast and condense into small clumps. Dr. Erkel added, "If our technique works as predicted, in the near future we will be able to use it to discover even smaller clumps of dark matter. It's like putting dark matter goggles on and seeing thousands of dark clumps, each more massive than a million suns whizzing around."